Most people think credit card rewards are about finding the most exciting card, the biggest bonus, or the most impressive travel redemption. But the real secret is much quieter than that. Credit card rewards only work when your basic money system is already under control. If you are paying interest, missing due dates, buying things you do not need, or opening cards without a plan, the rewards are not helping you. They are distracting you. A 3% cashback category sounds great until you realize 1 month of interest can wipe out an entire year of rewards. So before we talk about points, miles, cashback, travel credits, hotel nights, or sign-up bonuses, the first rule is simple. Never let the card company make more from you than you make from the card. The goal is not to collect plastic. The goal is to turn spending you already planned to do into rewards you can actually use. That means the best credit card strategy starts with your real monthly life, not with someone else's dream vacation. Look at where your money already goes. Groceries, gas, restaurants, phone bills, utilities, insurance, subscriptions, online shopping, travel, and everyday purchases all have different reward opportunities. But the right card depends on your habits. If most of your money goes to groceries and gas, a travel card with luxury airport perks may not be the best starting point. If you rarely fly, airline miles may not help you as much as simple cashback. If you travel several times a year, flexible points may be useful. If you want the easiest system possible, a flat rate cashback card may beat a complicated reward setup because simple systems are easier to keep using. This is where many beginners make the first mistake. They ask, what is the best credit card? But the better question is, what is the best credit card for the way I already spend money? Rewards should follow your behavior. Your behavior should not chase rewards. The second rule is to separate needs from temptations. A credit card can reward normal spending, but it can also make overspending feel painless in the moment. That is dangerous because points create a small reward right now while the bill arrives later. If you buy a $200 item you did not need to earn $4 in cash back, you did not make $4. You lost $196. If you book a trip you cannot comfortably afford because a card gives you extra points on travel, the points are not savings, they are bait. Real rewards come from money that was already going to leave your account anyway. Groceries you needed, bills you were already paying, a planned flight, a hotel you had already budgeted for, a repair you could pay in full. That is healthy rewards spending. Anything else needs to be questioned. So the third rule is to pay in full every month, not most months, not when it is convenient, every month. Credit card rewards are designed to feel generous, but credit card interest is usually much more powerful than points. If you cannot pay in full, pause the rewards game and focus on cash flow first. There is no shame in that. In fact, that is the smartest move. Points are optional. Financial stability is not. A clean budget, an emergency fund, and no high-interest debt are worth more than any welcome bonus. Once you can pay in full, then rewards become useful. The fourth rule is to pick a lane before building a setup. There are 3 basic lanes: cashback, travel points, and hybrid rewards. Cashback is the simplest because dollars are dollars. You can use cashback to lower your statement balance, cover travel costs, build savings, or offset everyday spending. Travel points can sometimes give higher value, especially for flights and hotels, but they require more planning. Hybrid rewards give you flexibility, often letting you redeem for cash, travel, or transfers, but they can become complicated if you do not track them. Beginners usually do best by starting with one clear lane. If your goal is simplicity, start with cashback. If your goal is a specific trip, start with rewards that support that trip. If your goal is long-term flexibility, learn one transferable point system slowly, instead of trying to master every airline and hotel program at once. The fifth rule is to understand the difference between earning and redeeming. Earning points feels exciting, but redeeming points well is where the real value happens. A card may earn 3 points per dollar, but those points are only useful if you know what they are worth. Some points are worth around a cent each in simple redemptions. Some can be worth more when used for the right travel booking. Some can be worth less if you redeem badly. This is why you should always compare the cash price with the points price. If a hotel costs $120 or 30,000 points, that may be a poor redemption. If a flight costs $800 or 30,000 points, plus small taxes, that may be much stronger. You do not need to become a points expert overnight, but you do need to stop assuming that using points automatically means saving money. Points are a currency. Treat them like one. The sixth rule is to be careful with welcome bonuses. Welcome bonuses can be powerful because they can give you a large amount of points or cash back after meeting a spending requirement. But this is also where rewards become risky. The bonus is only worth chasing if you can meet the spending requirement with normal planned expenses and pay the balance in full. If the card requires you to spend $4,000 in 3 months, do not treat that as permission to spend $4,000. Look at your normal expenses first. Can groceries, bills, insurance, planned repairs, medical costs, business expenses, or upcoming travel naturally meet that number? If yes, the bonus might make sense. If no, skip it. There will always be another offer. The seventh rule is to respect annual fees. An annual fee is not automatically bad, but it must earn its place. A $95 fee can be worth it if the rewards and benefits clearly save you more than $95. A $395 or $695 fee can also be worth it for the right person, but only if the benefits match real behavior. Airport lounge access has no value if you rarely fly. Hotel credits are not useful if they force you to book hotels you would not normally choose. Dining credits are not savings if they push you into spending more. Travel credits, insurance benefits, statement credits, and bonus categories all need to be judged by one question. Would I use this naturally anyway? If the answer is no, be careful. A benefit is not a benefit if it changes your spending in the wrong direction. The eighth rule is to keep the system manageable. Many people online make rewards look like a game with 10 cards, rotating categories, spreadsheets, transfer partners, award charts, and complicated booking rules. That can work for some people, but it is not where most beginners should start. A simple 2-card setup can be powerful. 1 card for flat rate everyday cash back, and 1 card for your biggest spending category. Or 1 flexible points card for dining and travel, plus 1 no-fee backup card. Or 1 travel card for a specific airline or hotel you actually use. The point is not to maximize every penny. The point is to build a system you can follow without stress. A perfect strategy that you forget to use is worse than a simple strategy that works every month. The 9th rule is to track your cards and rewards. You do not need anything fancy. A simple note or spreadsheet is enough. Write down the card name, annual fee, due date, reward categories, welcome bonus deadline, points balance, and whether the card still deserves a place in your wallet. Also track any credits that expire. This prevents 2 expensive mistakes: forgetting to pay and forgetting why you opened the card in the first place. Once a year, review everything. Did this card save you money? Did you use the benefits? Did the points help you reach a real goal? Did the annual fee make sense? If not, simplify. The 10th rule is to protect your credit score by moving slowly. Opening too many cards too quickly can create problems. It can make your finances harder to manage, increase the risk of missed payments, and sometimes affect future approvals for loans or cards. A strong reward strategy is patient. Start with 1 card, use it well. Pay it in full, learn how the rewards work. Then decide if a second card adds real value. Good credit card strategy is not about speed. It is about control. The 11th rule is to avoid emotional spending. Rewards programs are designed to make spending feel productive. That can be useful when the spending is necessary, but dangerous when the spending is emotional. If you are stressed, bored, trying to impress someone, or trying to hit a bonus, slow down. Ask yourself, would I buy this with a debit card? Would I buy this if there were no points? Would I still want it tomorrow? If the answer is no, the reward is not worth it. The 12th rule is to match rewards to a real goal. Maybe your goal is to lower grocery costs. Maybe it is to cover holiday flights. Maybe it is to earn hotel nights for a family trip. Maybe it is to build cashback for emergencies. Maybe it is to turn everyday spending into one cheaper vacation per year. Whatever the goal is, write it down. Rewards become more powerful when they have a destination. Otherwise, points scatter across programs, expire quietly, or get redeemed for poor value because there was never a plan. The 13th rule is to remember that cashback and points are not income. They are discounts, rebates, or travel tools. Do not use rewards as an excuse to increase your lifestyle. If your card gives you $300 in rewards this year, that is useful, but it does not mean you should spend $300 more. Let rewards reduce costs, not inflate habits. This is especially important with travel cards because travel can become a lifestyle trap. A card may make a trip cheaper, but it does not make every trip affordable. You still need a travel budget. You still need to think about food, transportation, baggage, tips, activities, taxes, fees, and time off work. The card is just one tool. The 14th rule is to know when not to use a credit card. If a merchant charges a processing fee that is higher than your reward rate, paying by card may not make sense. If using a card makes you less aware of your spending, use cash or debit for that category. If you are in a season where money feels tight, simplify. Rewards should support your financial life, not pressure it. The 15th rule is to build your strategy around peace of mind. The best credit card setup is not the one with the highest theoretical value. It is the one that helps you spend intentionally, pay on time, avoid interest, earn useful rewards, and reduce real costs. For some people, that means one cashback card. For others, it means a few cards with clear jobs. For frequent travelers, it may mean transferable points and travel protections. For beginners, the smartest move is usually to start simple and stay honest. Here is the clean version. Spend only what you plan to spend. Pay in full every month. Choose rewards that match your real life. Do the math before redeeming. Be careful with fees. Track your cards. Move slowly. And never let points become a reason to buy what you do not need. Credit card rewards can be valuable. Cashback can lower everyday costs. Points can make travel cheaper. Miles can help with flights. Hotel points can stretch a trip. But the reward system only works when you are the one in control. The real win is not a free flight, a metal card, or a big points balance. The real win is using the system without letting the system use you.